I'm in it again. It's that same old question. If I'm failing, if I move on. Silver prices are up. My studio is still packed from a failed real estate deal last summer. But my house is back on the market. And I'm really wondering if I really want to continue making jewelry. The guilt has come back in. Like, I have all these tools. People know me as a jeweler. All the social media stuff. And I don't know. I think I just kind of want to work it out how about we work it out together? I'm painting this little painting. And, the way I edit videos, it might show that it's done in one section and not done in the other section because it's really hard to paint and talk. But that's okay. I think I'm done with this one anyway. I don't have any more paper cut either. Shoot. So, yeah, years ago when the price of silver went from $4 an ounce to $40 an ounce, I had to pivot because back then, when something is $4 an ounce and it goes up that high, the perceived value just wasn't there. And it was the beginning of like the market crash, and it was a funky time. Oh, kind of like where we're going right now. I don't know. But the constraint of, I like these mountains, by the way. The constraints of the metal prices, I use steel as well. And even steel has gone up like quadrupled in price in the last 5 years. Here's my little painting. I'm going to do some pastels on it as soon as it dries because I love pastels. Look at all those pretty colors. I love these. I love watercolor and pastels together because I like using watercolors because I'm painting at my kitchen table here, and they're just easy to handle. And here's one I painted a little bit ago. So I might do some pastels on this while we're talking. But I like watercolors because they're easy cleanup, easy. Since I'm showing my house, I have to be able to like up, down, put it, in the drawer, put it away, and not be making a giant mess. But I love adding pastels to it because it kind of adds some richness. Anyways, where was I? I was talking about having my studio packed up, my materials. I don't know. This is sort of a familiar pull for me because I've changed my medium several times in the last 30 years. Like, 7 maybe. Ooh, that color looks good. Oh, I love that. Just this nice rusty color. Just adds a little. You know what else I like to do? I like to take this turquoise color and I love to just do a little pop of that turquoise. And it's so subtle. Oh, I better do some. I'm going to do some right here. It's just this tiny little pop of color. I feel like the quality of the steel hasn't been so great either the last few years. I'm so glad I bought like a bunch of it a few years ago because it's just like the quality of the steel isn't even as good. So I'm up against some things here. I'm up against the silver prices. I'm up against the quality of the steel. I'm up against that I don't have my studio. It's packed up. And I didn't get into one of my favorite shows this year. So I'm kind of bummed out about that. And I kind of think all these factors together, I'm like, is it is it time to take a break? 20 years ago, when the prices of silver went from $4 to $40 an ounce, I was having a lot of back problems, and I decided that I was going to go to massage school because for some reason I thought I would just get free massages all day, which you do. You do. But I also just love learning. So I went to massage school and I ended up getting my massage license. And I'm still a massage therapist. And there are times in my life that I just do massage and do like this right here. Just create whatever I want to create. And massage is my income. And then there's other times that I'm like, gosh, a few years ago, I had so many shows with my jewelry. I had so many shows that year that I didn't do massage for 11 months, I think, maybe even longer. And I just take time off when I'm going to shows because I've made really good money at art shows. Better money than I do massage, but massage is steady and I really like it and I like helping people. So, I don't know. In a way, I mean, it's kind of arty. You're using your hands. It's kind of like molding people or something. I don't know. I just like it. I think it's what's kept being creative sustainable for me over the years because there are times like this where I'm like, ooh, what do I want to do? And having that other income, I don't really have to worry about it. I can do this as long as I want. I can sit here and make tiny paintings all day long at my kitchen table because I don't have to worry about selling these right now. Although I do have this project in mind, but again, not going to talk about that quite yet cuz I haven't sorted out all the details. So massage has been sustainability. It's building a life that supports the creative process because for me, someone who changes their medium often, it really isn't about like mastering for me. It's more just my life is the creative process. And that's why I'm kind of wondering if maybe it's time for me to move on from jewelry because this right here is very creative and it's fun. I've been painting for about 3 years, I guess, just, dabbling around with painting. And I do sell some of these paintings. It's because I'm pretty prolific. Once I get going, it's like, oh boy, I can get a lot of paintings. And I've sold quite a few of them. So that's kind of nice. I haven't really tried that hard. So yeah, I do wonder if I have to reframe that from failing because at first I'm like, oh, am I failing if I move on? But it's not really failing. It's just moving on and moving through the creative process. And right now, to me, all these colors, like my jewelry is black and silver. I'm wearing some earrings right here. It's black and silver. Look at all these colors. It's fun to play with colors. I mean, I've done some felting that had these colorful vessels. That was fun. And a long time ago, I made bottle cap jewelry, and those were very colorful, so super fun. But for like the last 8 years, I've been using black and silver. So maybe some color right now is the right thing to do. Until then, how about I just make a bunch of paintings while sitting at my kitchen table? If you're in the creative process and kind of wondering where you're at in your creative process, I have a community and the link is down below. And it's a community where I want to have these conversations with other artists. see what other artists are doing, and just have artistic community where we can talk about this. Because my massage therapist friends, they're not artists, and so they don't really know this process that I'm going through. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Hope to see you on the next one, and check out the link below and maybe some of these other videos. All right.